Hello, my name is Marais and I'm a second-year psychology and sociology student at the Potchefstroom campus of the Northwest University. I am 19 years old. According to Durham University, breathing guides us through the good and bad of life. This is because your breath is always with you. Breathing and its meaning is now more important than ever before. I will be discussing my relationship with breathing, how breathing has changed, as well as the context in which I am speaking. My relationship with breathing has changed drastically during the pandemic. Breathing is no longer an unthought of or simple action, but rather a complex action. Before the pandemic, I did not give much thought to breathing. I knew the importance of breathing, but did not realize the big impact that it has on my life. Since the pandemic has dominated the world, a simple act such as breathing is now much more complicated. All of us now need to wear masks in public areas, whilst also maintaining social distance. These masks that we wear illustrate how quickly my thoughts about something such as breathing changed drastically. I could no longer just breathe in the air. I had to wear a mask in order to protect myself and others. The freedom that was once associated with breathing was now gone. I could no longer go for a run and take a deep breath of fresh air. Breathing is now contained and causes anxiety. As someone that easily gets anxious, the wearing of masks has increased my anxiety. With masks, my breathing feels limited and constricted. Breathing is no longer simple to me, but rather a complex matter that has the ability to not just only make me sick, but others as well. My relationship with breathing during the pandemic took a turn for the worst. Something that I once saw as unproblematic and free is now a complex situation from which I cannot escape. The main thing that I need to survive can be the cause of my death, as well as my loved ones. The thought of this is overwhelming and consuming, because we cannot live without breathing. Thus, me as well as the rest of society is caught in a vicious circle. According to Durham University's Catch Your Breath for patients with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, the feeling of breathlessness is not a new phenomenon. This can also be seen in Wainwright's writings that was discussed early in the semester. These patients deal with the feeling of breathlessness on a daily basis. We as a society are now able to better understand what these patients go through. Breathing has the power to be able to both heal and harm us as individuals. We are more aware of the harm that our breathing can cause because breathing is now a matter of life or death. Breathing used to be a unique experience to all individuals, but isn't anymore. Wainwright believes that an individual's environment plays an important role in their breathing. Our breathing has changed because our environment has changed. I am and have been experiencing the pandemic in Brits and Hartbeespoort in Northwest. Both of the places mentioned are small towns where you know the community and the community knows you. When the lockdown began in March 2020, our community was shook. The text written by Roy was discussed early in the semester. The announcement of the lockdown caused panic and chaos in my community, and even though it was not on the same level as in India, it still caused chaos. Just like in India, my community as well as the rest of South Africa rushed to buy groceries, whilst the poor was unable to do so. This had a big impact on my community, seeing as everyone did not have food. To conclude, it is clear from everything that was discussed that the pandemic had a definite effect on all of our lives regarding breathing. Breathing will never be the same again, seeing as the COVID-19 pandemic has changed our outlook on it permanently. This was for the better because most of us did not appreciate the one simple act of breathing.